And I'm back to finish off Carnage Kabuto. We'll probably also work on the second one, on the next one today, because this one's going to be finished. And no one's here. That's fine. Just me. Just me. Oh, shit. Nope. This is actually a great warm-up for today's work, because today's work is primarily gonna be coloring, which is time consuming, primarily the flats. But that's fine too, because with every new piece done, the closer I'll get to completing it. Which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Who? I think I know who I'm going to draw after this one. It should be pretty fun. Not tackling any of the female ones yet. Probably next week. It's not really many of the female monsters, to be honest. There's been the mosquito one and Psychos. Those are the ones that have been getting some airtime, page time, I guess. So there's a lot more like random ones. I don't know. I'm trying to pick ones that have appeared at least in the anime. That way, don't want to spoil anything, ahead of time, or ones that haven't really been depicted in Murata's version. But yeah, I think the next one that I'm going to be doing, it should be fairly recognizable, I suppose. Thursday already. Crazy. G'day, dude. What's up, George? Hope you and the fam are keeping safe on your end, mate. It's been a while. Yep, for the most part. Nothing, you know, too serious to complain about. My nephew's here and he's got a bit of a cough because I think it was on Sunday. He was out playing and it got cold. So yeah, it's not a good combination, that. So he's got a bit of a itchy throat going on right now. I don't know, we're getting like consistent weather changes and it's really affecting stuff. But that's, you know, typical Melbourne. Should be summer right now. We're in December, but it's actually not even that hot. It's pretty cold, in fact. So for a summer specifically. That's why it's tricky, because, you know, you prepare for summer, but you're not getting it. Yeah, that's fine. You know, he'll get through it. Do it that way. Do I just show that light? I don't even know. Right. I'm telling you, man, just the climate in this world is not, it's not what it should be. I'm feeling particularly lazy right now. It's a little more like this warm-up should do good, because I feel like I need to actually warm up right now. I'm feeling a little too laid back right now. Humid summers, no fun, man. No fun. We get like super dry ones here. Like, what's wild is like this time last year, bushfires were beginning in the state, yet thankfully nothing so far, but that's because the weather right now is definitely like not what it was, you know, not what it should be really. So it's bizarre. enough definition there. I can't even tell, man. You know, sometimes like when it's good to take a break from a piece and then look back at it a day or two afterwards just to see. How do I cope with the computer? Wow. Was it like last year? I think it was last year. I got like installation proper solid installation installed into this room. I've got a fan. I might get a portable air conditioning for it, but it doesn't get crazy hot in here, thankfully. Like honestly, like a simple fan does the trick. That's how good the installation is in here. But yeah, I feel like I need to take more breaks when it gets to it. But yeah, no, I don't. It doesn't get too crazy now. Here in this room specifically, like there was a point in time where this room would be more hotter than it is outside. Like way hotter. This is obviously years ago. But thankfully it doesn't. It's not to that extent anymore. Oh yeah. Like in regards to like my feeling and how my body runs, I feel completely sluggish and just you feel like less motivated, you know. Feels heavy. Everything feels heavy. Just it's hard. I think it's more difficult anyway to get motivated to get things done. But when you got like deadlines to do and stuff like you got deadlines to meet, then you kind of have no choice to get it done. Like the sooner it gets done, the sooner you can take a break, I guess. Oh, 100%. G'day, Animate Sam. It doesn't affect the work in the results, but more so the process of the work. Like yeah, it's just you just like the work gets done still, and I think like it doesn't lose anything in regards to quality. It's just the amount of time that's spent on it feels like it's more because of how the body's feeling. But I don't think it affects the actual work specifically. Like, oh, that piece looks more shit because you did it when it was super hot. It's mainly just, is my body running? I need to cool my body down so I can get this thing done. You know? Alright, 45 minutes left. Yeah, I'll definitely start the next one when this is done. Yeah, as you can see, I'm like taking this one a little bit slowly. It is a slower start to this one than it would be. I'm not like tackling this super quick. Being fast enough to get it done, but not like still pretty free with the selections. Just a little bit slow. I could feel it in my hand. Definitely. It just feels physically like it's taking longer because there's that extra hurdle of the of just the body feeling more sluggish you know. But the work, I feel like I try to be as consistent as I can possibly be, you know. With obvious improvements through time, you know. You don't want to remain stagnant. You kind of want to improve. You want to try new things as well. I don't know. I think that's looking all right. Let's play around with a little bit of these. Oh, is that too much? I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do his eyes too, shall we? Okay, let's pop his eyes a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm almost done with this. I just gotta do a bit of glows over here. Then I can start on the next fella. Carnage Kabuto. Yeah. I think the next guy's gonna be a little bit more silly. At least a little bit more. Okay, I shouldn't spend any more time on this thing. Okay, add the tag. Add the tag. Where is my bloody pen for the signature? Pen, marker, mail pen. Here we go. Cool. There is Carnage done. That's wild, man. I think see, was that 2019 C2E2? I did C2E2 this year, which feels honestly like a lifetime ago. It's just too crazy how fast time is going, honestly. And that's the wild part of it. Yeah, see? 2020. That's what I'm saying. It feels like way longer. But it wasn't. That's why it's bizarre. What a bloody these freaking wild mans. What a wild year. Yep. I'm so glad, honestly. I'm so glad I did those shows at the start of the year, because I keep saying I know while I had people here saying, oh, maybe you shouldn't travel at the start because of the possibility of, you know, of COVID starting during that period of time. I'm like, no, I gotta go, because, you know, I felt like I had to go. But I'm super glad I did, because if I hadn't, I don't even know when the next show is gonna happen, you know. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, the Lightbox one, the Copic Marker one. That's pretty fun. use this one. Yeah, I'm just feeling sluggish today, man. No good. Maybe I'll resize it a bit. Yeah, I'll resize it a bit. I'll be able to show his silly. I kind of want to change his proportions. Mm-hmm. That is indeed his name. I know he appeared earlier, but I'm like, I don't know. I figured it'd be pretty fun to draw. What I might do is something similar to the Brocktober thing, and just like compile a bunch of these when they're done. I'll throw in like line arts and stuff like that, some high reses obviously, and no watermarks obviously, because when I upload it's going to be watermarked, and just throw it on Gumroad or something. Because there ain't no way I'm going to print something like this out and then, like, you know, ship it. Screw that. Yep. C2E2 is in Feb, man. I tell you, it feels like last year. Feels longer. Thanks. Brocktober was fun. It was dumb and it was fun. Didn't make sense, but didn't have to. About half an hour, probably finish this line out then. Mm-hmm. For sure. G'day, Da Vinci's Devil. Alright, so I got about 34 minutes left of the stream. And like usual, what's not finished today will be continued tomorrow. For these ones, I'm just sketching, so line weight makes doesn't matter. There's no matter for the line weights for this one. For the sketches anyways. For the final lines when I get to it, will I apply line weights? Most likely no. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I should have applied a bloody... Alright. Let's say this bugger ain't finished yet. Gotta apply some to that. You forgot some. Just like the basic glows, man. The basic blues. How could I forget? Should have done it earlier. Just reminded myself of it. That's how much I'm not even turned on right now, mentally. That's about right. It's subtle, but I think it does the job. That's kind of all that matters with it. Okay, now this is finished. Regarding watermarks, I plonk it on a piece for two reasons. One would be so you know where the source came from, so you know where it originated from, you know. And the other secondary reason would be because too many times in the past people would reuse artwork and like print it out for themselves. And obviously, and like for merchandise and stuff, you know, for like shirts and shit like that, obviously that's garbage because they're ripping off people because they're printing it from a low res image, which, you know, that's no good. So the person buying it would be none the wiser. They wouldn't know, but that's not the best representation of the piece itself. So it's double purpose. Do I like this or not? Yes, I'll do. I don't even care. I kind of wanted to push it more. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Alright, regarding line weights, you asked about line weights before. Am I going to apply line weights to this? No. Because I apply the glow and such like that. Not glow, blur. Is that too thin? Yes, it is too thin. That's not right enough. Right, got it. I'll do. Who gives a shit? Who cares? What is the head? Beep, bop, 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 bop. Aussie. Got a cruise control. What a silly design. What a silly. Alright, I got 28 minutes left of the stream. We'll probably finish the line arts by then, thankfully. Then proper get to work. Or begin work. Get to work. It's not like I have to go anywhere for it. The vector lines are the best things ever. They make life so much easier. So much easier. %100% cruise control. 100%. That was the primary reason why the move from Photoshop to Clip Studio was, you know, just smarter, a smarter choice. That, and it's like I can draw, like, all right, I draw these pieces. I've made it known. I draw these pieces at like at a lower resolution, not super low. Like this one is at 150 dpi. Then when I color it, I blow it up to 300, and then boom. Then just work on it that way, you know, because it doesn't affect the lines. If you think the lines get too thick, you just reduce the size of it too. So it's like this thing is magical. And there are like tools to assist with color flats and such, and I do use them on occasion when I'm not super specific with the colors, like the actual color style that I'm going to do. If I'm going to do like color holds the way that I normally do it, then I still do it, you know, I still flatten the way that I normally flat. But I mean, having the lines in vector still definitely assists in that because I can save time. You know, bits and pieces of Photoshop and Illustrator. Not, I don't think to the extent of those two applications, but I think enough to get what you need to get done, if that makes sense. At least for me, anyways. Like, I was never an Illustrator user, but I have used it once or twice back in high school, like a long time ago. Not for drawing though. And like inking was incredibly different then. I would use like the dot vector movement type stuff. Like, you know, when I do this stuff here where I'm moving the actual points, I used to do it that way, and that was a pain in the ass. But this was also like pre-using a tablet, an Intuos. That was mouse days. But like shit like this, come on. No, not that, obviously, like that. It's too good. Too good. Love it. Love it, love it. But the limited aspect is, I think it's enough to get the job done. To get the job that you need to get it done with. He's got that dumb. He's got dumb lips. Yeah. Not for that. At least not that I'm aware of. Well, if you could, it's probably not to the extent, not as good as Illustrator anyways. Yeah. But for the, for line art, it's perfect. It's perfect. I don't think you can actually. But yeah, like we probably wouldn't need to or use it anyways. I'm gonna enlarge this a little bit, crop out a bit of that. Zoom into it a little bit more. It's too much empty space. Yep, I remember that. That was good. There's still aspects of Photoshop that I do miss. A lot of the layer effects stuff. Like obviously, you can find workarounds, but it's not as it wasn't as simple, or there wasn't aspects that this one just doesn't have yet, or at all. Maybe EX might, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. It's not like they've mentioned any of those features in like YouTube tutorials and such, so I don't even know if those have it. Maybe I'll just thin the line out a little bit. Let's see if it's out of 6. Then we'll just. I think that's effective enough. Yeah, that was basically it. Like, just the alteration of, because it was the interface. The interface was just to like, nah, fuck this. It looks way too different. And then he's like, you can alter. I was like, all right. And then he altered it, and I was like, oh shit, that looks like my Photoshop. And then from there, I was like, oh sweet, everything's kind of similar. And it was an easier transition. He weaned me into it. And from there, it was gold. And I haven't turned back ever since. Color burn. Cool, I closed it. Oh, I closed them too. Oh, nice. Good job, Jeff. Good job. All right, shoulder is darker than shoulder, and pinches are good. You did darker. Hey, when it does, when Clip Studio or the EX version, they add those Photoshop styled layer effects, I will make the shift to that. But until then, I think I must stick to this one because it does the job still. This one does the job. Oh, flats. How I hate you. Thankfully, there's not much of it. Oh, it's just those two. Weird. I thought there'd be more. Did I close that one off? Oh, I didn't see. Look at that. Yeah, exactly. I was saying yesterday where I'm like, they've got all these like neat animation features, but I'm like, I don't animate. So I wouldn't have a use for it. I don't want to get it just for that. But again, if they apply the stuff that I would use, like layer effects and such, then I'd be more inclined to look into purchasing that version. I mean, did miss out on those crazy sales. Probably should have just picked it up then, but whatever. This one does the job still. What color is that? Yeah, they always do sales. Crazy guys. It's like they're giving their program away for free. 12 minutes. 12 minutes left. Then I will finish this off tomorrow. Friday. So yeah, tomorrow's last stream of the week. Then I will continue Monday my time, which I think is Sunday for most of you guys. Yeah, it's smart. It's kind of smart how they did it that way. Like, how much is a subscription for the tablet? Like, if I had a tablet and I wanted to go back and forth, then I think it'd be like, yeah, that's an investment of sorts. But I think the price would factor. 15 a month? Is it a month? That's not too bad. But then if I know if I'm gonna pay that much for it, I'm gonna have to use it every day. If I know I'm gonna use it every day, then I'll get its money's worth. But I think that's not asking for too much for what it is and for what you'd end up using it for. Ten minutes. Hey, what's up, Anthony Marshall? I've got about 10 minutes left of streaming, but thank you for joining. Right, that's true. Spotify hasn't made me money, and I still use it. Same as like Netflix and such. It's not like I'm making money from it, and I spend that much on it. So 15 a month for Clip Studio on a tablet. I think that's fair. Doesn't feel like it's asking for too much. Yeah. I've actually got, I think there's like a button on the page. It says schedule. Just click that and you'll see what my schedule is. I'm on daily for about an hour. Each day as a warm up for work. So yeah, but what I've been doing is I'm gonna be like grabbing the videos from Twitch and just uploading it onto YouTube. I've already uploaded 2 of them. I'm like, yep, it's up there. It's not live, but there is more. I've got more people on there. I think live is better though. That's just what I think. It's all about scheduling. Of course. So it light enough? It's probably light enough. Boop, 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 boop. Beer. Crablante. Seven minutes left. Oh yeah. Flats will be finished for sure today. That's, yeah. So tomorrow will be spent rendering it, which should be fine. I mean, like for all I know, I might be able to even begin the next one. Which should be cool. Gotta figure out who that one's gonna be. Wait, didn't I have one already in mind? I thought I did. Should I write it down? Was that pen? Yep. What's the date today? It is the 3rd of December. Nah. I'll save it properly later. Yep, tomorrow's the last day for streaming. Then we're back 2 days after that. So nothing this weekend. I gotta record the Patreon stuff on Sunday. 2 pieces on that. So if you're on Patreon, you'll have access to those ones. Those ones should be good. I'm actually looking forward to those ones. Still don't yet know what I'm going to do for him, but that's the fun part, I think. I think, yeah, my schedule's for international folks, as in non-Australian folks. It's Sunday to Thursday. At whatever times it is for you guys, but for me it's Monday to Friday. I might shade this one fairly simply tomorrow. We'll see. Might not be as intense as the other ones, I don't think. It's just another day, I guess. It's Thursday, so I'll probably find something to post online for like Throwback Thursday. I got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Then I will get a drink and then begin work. One minute left. What would be a throwaway Thursday? Just throwaway sketches? Throwaway what? I guess you could do that. That'd be silly as. All right. Cheers for joining, folks. Stream's done. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Finish this thing off. Cheers.